Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa V3. It's investigation time. Oh boy. Okay. Who did we leave off with in the last one? I think Samugi? So let's go ahead and talk to Gonta. We've just come upon Angie. And we've got to figure out what's going on here.
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Cause student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime.
I remember, but I don't think anyone followed it.
Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
You know what would have kept this from happening? If the student council also stayed inside during nighttime.
Ew.
Then maybe everyone wouldn't have been so mad. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
it Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow it.
But
the student council wasn't included, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She was?
Well, yeah, that's what it means.
No way. Student council never break own rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in their rooms too, to set good example for others.
That would have been the better thing. Yes, it would have.
Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room. Get brought here?
Gonta, idiot.
So Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Okay. It's okay.
Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you.
Find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Well, I'm sure that didn't happen. Everyone probably went out. Alright, what can we look at? You know, I find it odd that we can't look at the strung up dolls, but don't you think that they would be important? Again, Miyu did say that they're probably just distractions, so we should probably listen to her there. Angie's body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room. Let's look.
What's wrong?
Are you gonna take a closer look? I think we have to. You're gonna help me, Maki?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Well, this probably doesn't bother Maki at all, to be honest. She's probably used to it. That's maybe one good thing about this, but not really. Let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. I'm sure it doesn't bother her at all.
She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin.
Maki, you want to help me search Angie so that it's not gross? What's this? Oh, right, the Necronomicon that she was reading. Well, I'm surprised Kyu didn't take off with that.
This book.
The instructions for the resurrection ritual written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive. The Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at the book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's look.
What's gonna be in here? Oh my god, it's like ritual for dummies. Look at it. The Oh, it's Tutorial-chan. She's back. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then, close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so please use it wisely.
Thank you, Tutorial-chan. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
this is stupid.
Angie really believed this crap? It's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out.
I guess so. Alright, we got the Necronomicon. Oh, we leveled up.
How about that?
Alright, oh, Angie. Damn, Angie. I don't mean to be rude, but were you packing that the whole time and I didn't see it? Alright, well, what a waste. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. Sneak attack most likely.
Well,
what do you make of the wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. Oh, maybe to like knock her out or something. Because otherwise, how would you really get a clean stab in the back of the neck? You'd have to be... I don't get it. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
Suppose that would be unnecessary.
Remember,
The wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these two wounds? Forehead injury. Maybe she was bludgeoned with something? Then knocked out. Then maybe, if anything, these games and also Phoenix Wright have taught us that you can easily just knock someone out and then do something else to make it look suspiciously different.
Huh?
Wondering if that's what's going on here. What's up, Maki? What'd you find?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body? What'd
What
you
is
find? This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? It's got her hair on it as well, it looks like. I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, their hair stuck to the tape. Long hair. It's Angie's, right? Yeah, she's the only one here with that white hair. Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could it mean? Okay.
but
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Oh, well, that's true. Oh, well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Oh, Maki, I didn't mean that as an insult. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Joking, I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. Oh, Maki, I've got to get used to your humor. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Yeah, it didn't. Right, is that it in here? It just seems strange, doesn't it? It really... I have a question. Before I look at the back door. I was just... Oh. Just wondering if I could maybe knock them down. Because, I don't know. Thought it would make it easier. But I don't like seeing them hanging there, really, is what it is. Again, it's meant to deter you, just like me said. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this...
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked the door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny? Could it be?
Is that all right?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Alright, so it's working.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Right? Whether you lock or unlock it, this could be an important clue. Art Lab's back door, okay. The gold makes me nervous.
Well,
I'm curious about the rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter the room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Alright. Maki walked over to the front door. Can we look at... Yes, this is what I was worried about. A katana stabbed into Kaide's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this? And why?
got a minute?
Let me see. I'm worried about this. There's only one place we've seen a katana so far in this place. And yeah, it's possible that someone went and got it, because people have already touched it before is the thing. We also remember that when they did, the gold came right off, and Kyo got real upset about it. Maki nudged me aside and then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Oh my god, girl. Well, then that's done.
Ah!
Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check it, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out. Oh my god, Maki. Girl, is that an innuendo?
Because...
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Well, I guess she doesn't care about that. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. It's gotta be the one that was in Kyo's room.
Okay.
I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Now, I don't think Keo locked that room, so it's possible that anyone could have grabbed it. It was very noticeable in the room. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stain on the tip. Oh, maybe the person stabbed it into the wax because they didn't want this to be noticed immediately. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
Why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon? Maybe to pin it on Keo. That's what I'm thinking.
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. Yeah, but your lab isn't near here. And also, people are afraid of you, Maki. Let's just be honest. I think Keo's lab would have been easier to get to if you're already on the way up here, right? It's just
Could
a
it
quick
be-
stop. Perhaps it's because Keo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by? That's what I think. Seems obvious. And also to pin it on him, which also seems obvious. They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
huh?
A long weapon? For what, do you reckon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. Did you? I haven't used a sword since, which is fine. They're a hassle to carry anyway. Some people just aren't good at certain weapon use, it's fine. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them, personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know it all? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Oh my god. I'm trying not to make light of this, but come on, guys. Right? Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey,
I'm gonna put the katana back where he found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, Maki is sweet. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy. Sorry, Kaede.
by the way,
Even so, why was the weapon stabbed into this? A hanging wax effigy, no less? Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this. I guess that's so. It is kind of right out into the open.
what are you talking about?
What's the reason for it?
That's
I have no idea. What could it be? A distraction? Something to make you think something else?
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist lab? Yes, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Gold leaf katana, alright. Surely that's to pin it on Keo, though. I don't know, it seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? Right, okay, is there anything else in here? No, just whatever. People said to slap things more, so I'm gonna slap a couple things. Slap a hooker, you can slap a chop, alright? Alright, Maki.
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to the lab, you're sure the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. Yeah, we tried it. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Yeah, it wasn't opening at all. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Well, how serendipitous that he also knows how to do this. That could also be a clue there. Right? No? Maybe I just want to suspect him, I don't know. But he did open the door for us, so there's that. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. That's right, they took it a long time ago.
Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside.
Monodam says nothing. Let me see it. Oh right, he ate it, remember? Nom.
Oh, he ate it!
then,
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened it and closed it as they pleased.
huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. I don't know. Okay. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this...
The fact that the gold is on that lock means that something happened in here with it. That's what that means. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the monocubs. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It is possible he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly...
That is true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. There's a couple things here that seem too convenient. So right now our prime suspects are Kyo, because of the sword, Tenko, because of her motive, and Kokichi because of his lockpicking. And I don't really like any of it. Okay. Can we leave? It's unlocked, but there's still things to investigate. Like what? What did I miss? I did talk to Miyu and Tsumugi, did I not? I talked to Gonta. Back door. Oh, maybe we still have to look at the front door properly. No, that's what I tried to already do. I wanted to look at it from the outside. Monitor. I mean, that really doesn't say anything, does it? What else in here that I missed by chance? The door we looked at. There's really nothing else, unless Miyu and Tsumugi have something else to say. Back door again. I'm clearly missing something important.
Ah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice. Tenko would have been allowed in here since she was a member of the student council.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray them after all.
No, it's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here.
Well, it says that she only let them in, but when we came to talk to her, she did let us in. Because she thought maybe we wanted to join. And I know we already talked to Miyu, but let me just try one more time. Let me just go by this and see if she has anything else to say. That's a no. Did we miss something with Angie? Well, I'm just not sure. Door's a lab's back door. Sliding lock and it's still locked. No one has used this door since we got here. Suppose that means Angie locked the door and it's been locked the entire time. Oh, maybe this is what we were missing, because we only looked at the door when we had the close-up of it. There's also something gold and shiny on the knob of the sliding lock. That is interesting. Yeah, we didn't get that dialogue before. In addition to that, opening and closing the lock is exceptionally easy. Man, I don't like how we have to look at Kaede every time we come over here. The lock slides at the slightest touch, which means someone used the handle of the sword to lock the door. I'm assuming that's what they're pointing to, right? Because there was gold all over it, and only the handle has it. Whoever was holding the sword was in here with it and then used that to slide the door closed, which means they probably used this door. No? What, are there still things? What have I missed? Oh, I hate when this is like this because I'm never sure. Angie? Let's look again. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead. The fatal wound is the one to the neck, but what about the one on her forehead? It also bothers me that the wound on her forehead is deep but not bleeding much. There's one more thing. The duct tape that Maki found under the body. Why would that be here? The tape had Angie's hair on it. It must be related. Did she have her head all taped up or something? Oh shoot, the pool of blood. That's what we're missing. I didn't even look at it until just now. Okay. I'm so sorry. I did not see that. Let's look at this. Small pool of blood is emanated from Angie's torso. Okay, so that's not from her head, because he said it wasn't bleeding a lot. This can't be from her forehead. The blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this...
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. So she's been laying here since then. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. What's up, Maki? There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Sorry, I was taking a sip of my tea. Because of that reason. Oh my goodness. Maki, what's the matter? What are you thinking about?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Aw, she was giving him compliments. She thinks he's cool. Maki, you're so sweet. And tsundere, but sweet. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless. Yeah, but you're thinking about him, though. That's why you brought him up. Anyway, let's continue. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Alright, fine. So, can we leave now? What? Oh, guys, what have I missed? Oh, no, I hate it when the game does this because I feel so stupid that I've missed something else. Did I miss something up here with Angie again? Alright, pool of blood, Angie's body, the Necronomicon, the back door. Oh, now I can look at all... I didn't even notice they were glowing up here. I was like, wait a minute, can we really not look at these? I'm so dumb. The 4 effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Oh, here we are. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all these wax figures.
Hey.
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. That means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for a murder. Yeah, we've already seen that in other cases, haven't we? Anyway, I know these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out. Man, and according to the Necronomicon, you didn't even have to make them detailed. Angie just did it. She just made them detailed for the sake of it.
That's true.
These effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies, too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented. Well, we'll give her that. She
By the
absolutely
way-
was. By the way, why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is it part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
What is it?
If it's not, why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right. If they're gonna do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Let us not forget, as well, that in DR1, there was this particular murder scene where a victim was hung after she was died to throw off the scent. I wonder if that's happening here as well with this. I wonder if this wasn't like this before but has been done since. I think we haven't finished investigating everything for now. We definitely want to keep that in the back of our mind. It's a
Got a
possibility.
minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry.
You're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to find and check if the katana really did come from there. Well, we know that it had to, right? It's the only place that it could have been. Something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? I don't know, but I think it's great.
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true, Maki's a tremendous help. She really is. Alright. Can we leave now? I think so. Because I was silly and I didn't observe properly. Alright, let's go. Back into Spooky Town. Maybe Spooky Town won't be so spooky without the spooky music. No? I'm just saying. Do we need to look at the back door from out here? Probably not. It'll probably just bring me right back into the room. I'll hold off on that for now, although I was thinking about it. Hello! Hi, everyone. How are you? You guys doing well? Don't lose your heads over some things. Alright, let's go into Kyo's lab. I really hope he's not part of this. Alright. Q's not in here because he's preparing for his seance that he wants to do. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... Yeah, right over here. This case, is it not? The one with the scabbard. It's just the sheath. Oh god. Guys, don't. Just don't. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his lab, after all.
No.
It does, unfortunately, a little bit. Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it. Yeah, this one isn't locked. It's got sliding paper doors.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana. Okay, so the katana is back in business. Remember, it was part of the DR1 murder as well. Oh, what are you doing in here? Did you take it? Because I know you liked looking at it before, sir. That makes you doubly suspicious. Ah, what are you guys doing in here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? Nah, you look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess it's your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance. I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance? I really wish they wouldn't do this, but I guess they have
Yeah.
to. Yeah, that white sheet over there. Where? The one on the floor. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need the sheet too. Alright.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog, and a white sheet? Don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study? Oh, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Be careful with that or Kyo's gonna kill you for real. Yeah, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover. This must be it. What does it say about the Caged Child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Be careful with that, dude. This page, it's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here. What does it say? Now I'm... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That is some Full Metal Alchemist shit right there. Yeah, Kyo's drawing is the same magic circle as the one in the picture. Man, Kyo knows a lot. I hope this goes okay. Remember when Maya tried to do some things and it didn't work out? You know, Kyo and Maya would be very good friends, don't you think? I think they'd get along. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of a circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on the stone on the ground. Afterwards, the 4 other participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium, cover it with a white sheet. It's Kyo gonna do all of that. Is it gonna be okay? And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
It says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights and create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song asks, "Is the Caged Child?" then say the name of the spirit. Spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Doesn't seem too dangerous. Kyo's gotta go into a cage and do all that. Good lord, he's not afraid of anything. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo's been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. I guess if we're gonna trust anybody to do it properly, it's gonna be him. I hope he knows what he's doing. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. Yeah, he's been reading about this for a while. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Oh, Kyo, please. I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't think I can handle it. Yeah, he said he memorized every word of it, too. That's probably why I left the book here. He can conduct the seance without it.
But...
Is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost. If you're so curious, why don't you join us?
Huh?
Huh?
Well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in it. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. Maybe she's right about that. As a detective, huh? We could learn something. I think you're right.
Ooh, now you're talking. Kokichi, are you scared? You just didn't want to go alone, huh? I understand. I'll hold your hand. Well, I'll be waiting for you. One of the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one.
Great. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play and then left the room. Alright, we got the Caged Child book. Wait, why is that part of the thing now? Well, great. Alright, so here's what we'll do. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and observe a seance in the next one. I don't have a great feeling about it, but I'm gonna try to put my trust in Kyo because I love him, and I'm gonna hope that he does the right thing and it'll be okay. Maybe we'll learn something. I really hope. Okay, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this so far, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Toodaloo!